basic sequence that we're going to work with today. It's just a G, C, and a D, but the big part of this is those runs. And what those runs do when you're playing, particularly if you're not using music and you're playing with maybe a group, those runs often are the signals that you're going to be moving to another chord. Going into G, you'd be using a open 6, 6-2, 6-3. And the rhythm you might be using, might be just straight rhythm. Be using just a 4/4 with some other kind of a rhythm, like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And that's just down, up, 1, 2, down, up, 1, 2. And that 1, 2 is a down, up 2. It's a down, up. But the only difference is you're hitting the main G there, the low G, to keep it more interesting and keep it separated so that it has a much better sound. Just doing that, you know. And then when you move to the C, it's open, 5, 5-2, and 5-3. You can play that C like this. And all I'm doing there is I'm alternating my ring finger with the 5th, 5-3, and a 6-3. It's like this. If I want to add a little rhythm, it'd just be. Do the full C, whereas you put your little finger down here on the 5-3, and your ring finger comes up on the 6-3, 6th string, 3rd fret. And that kind of makes more sense. But if you're having trouble getting that chord, that'll work just as well, as long as you keep in sync with. When you go to your D, it's a 5-2, 5-3, open 4. That's a 4, 5, 4, 5. 1, 4, 4, 5. And then you're going to move back to your G, which is 6 open, a 6-2, 6-3, and basically that's how we will continue to identify the notes here that we want to play. Will be by the string 6, for instance, and if it's a 6, 1, 2, 3, 6 open, like that. And that's a 6 open, 6-1, 6-2, 6-3. So all I did there was add an extra note to what I was doing here. I'm adding the 6-1 open, and 6-1, 6-2, 6-3. Same thing when I'm going to the C. I'm going 5 open, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3. Then when I went to my D, I went 5-2, 5-3, 5-4, open 4. And then if I want to go to an A, you would use the 6-3, 6-2, 6-3, and catch your A chord. And then 5-2, 5-4, D. Then back up to your G. And these are just little runs, and I'll play the pattern for you here in just a second. These little runs, though, if you follow them, you can follow what the other players are doing, and you can create your own songs as well the same way. So I just threw the A in just to show you that if you want to change up the music, move it to a different place, then you can do that pretty quickly and pretty easily with the runs. And that run gives you, instead of just going flat into that chord, it gives you, first of all, a little time to change the chord, and secondly, it gives an indicator of maybe where you're going, so you can kind of follow it. It's kind of like a little road map for the music. So anyway, that's how these things all fit together. And one more time, we'll do it this time, and I won't use the A, but I won't tell you what chords I'm going to. You kind of have to listen and follow, but it shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so you can follow along with this and keep rewinding if you want to get a little more practice on it, and get to the point that you can play these slow, or you can play them fast. It's all the same thing, except you're going slow or you're going fast. It's like going down the road in your truck or your car. You can go slow or you can go fast. So same thing here. Anyway, good luck with your picking, and keep on doing it, and we'll see you next lesson.